Thor just watched his own father die inside his hammer, and the first thing he hears is that Bruce Banner murdered 17 innocent people. See, weeks before this fight, Odin sacrificed his soul to save Thor from a monster called Mangog, and now Odin's ghost is trapped inside Mjolnir, meaning every time Thor swings his hammer, he's swinging his dead father. His ravens tell him the Hulk slaughtered 17 civilians in El Paso, but what Thor doesn't know is that Bruce Banner now pilots the Hulk's body like a starship from the inside, fully awake, fully aware. And Bruce is begging Thor to listen because he didn't do it. But Thor doesn't care. He throws Mjolnir at the Hulk's chest and pins him to the ground, because if you're not worthy, you don't move. Except Bruce does something no one in Marvel history has ever done. Instead of pushing the hammer off, he pushes himself up, and Mjolnir tears a hole clean through the Hulk's torso, while his healing factor stitches him back together in real time. So Thor shifts strategy. He throws Mjolnir at the Hulk's skull so Odin's ghost can crash into Bruce's mind, and suddenly Odin sees the truth. Bruce didn't murder those people. Something took over his body, something that isn't the Hulk, something that flooded a bar full of civilians with gamma radiation and turned them into mindless monsters that tore each other apart. But right when Odin is about to crack the case, Thor rips Mjolnir back because Tony Stark just found them. And Tony isn't asking permission. He launches into orbit inside a celestial Hulkbuster armor the size of a skyscraper and lands between Thor and the Hulk like a god entering a war between gods. But Tony's arrival ruins everything, because the Hulk's rage spikes out of control. The thing inside Bruce wakes up, and it triggers a gamma explosion so massive it mutates Thor into a hulked-out monster tearing toward Yggdrasil, the tree holding every realm together. Bruce gets trapped inside Mjolnir with Odin, while the savage Hulk takes the body back. So Bruce begs Odin for help, and Odin does the unthinkable. He removes the worthiness enchantment and lets Bruce Banner lift Mjolnir, not because he's worthy, but because a Hulk with the power of a god is the only thing that can stop a god who became a Hulk. But the thing that finally stops Thor isn't a punch or a hammer. It's Odin's ghost apologizing to his own son for every failure, every cold word, telling Thor he loves him. And that does what every Avenger alive couldn't. It brings him back. But both Thor and Bruce now know the truth. Something else was in that bar in El Paso, something that isn't the Hulk, and it's still out there.